W250 just ain't what she used to be. She's a little gutless, so I'm gonna go play in a little snow and then prep it for the engine swap. Well, she's a bit wounded. Definitely a bit wounded. Oh well. Well, I wasn't quite ready to pull this truck off the road. I was getting the engine ready, but some fine citizen decided that it was time to park the truck. They broke the vent window, came in, smashed the column and ignition out of it, stole the faceplate. I mean, I guess that'll work. The backup camera screen and the speakers are to the back. But they left me their chisel. So that was nice of them, right? Looked like they were just trying to unlock it. And then maybe broke the window by accident. I don't know. But they weren't capable of stealing the truck, so I mean, I'm happy about that. So I guess now I'll hunt down a few parts and then get the Magnum put in it. Well, it's time to get back on the W250 because it runs like crap. And I do like driving that truck a lot, and I haven't been able to really. So what I got going on is I'm going to swap in a 5.9 Magnum, keeping the fuel injection, etc., etc. I've got a 46RH transmission now to go in instead of the 727 that's in it. So it's just going to be a little more drivable. I was going to do a 5.7, but I think this will just be quicker. Going to kind of just freshen the motor up a tiny bit. Nothing much. I wanted to turbo it, but it doesn't really make much sense because I just want to daily drive the truck. So that little setup will go on something else. I'm guessing probably the Bag 73, but if you guys want to know or see it on something else, let me know. I don't know. I got that little Dakota, all kinds of junk. So I do want to use it. I just got to get some other stuff done and then we'll get back on it. One of the common problems with the 5.9, 5.2 Magnums is the plenum plate at the bottom. The gasket will, it generally tears or it just starts to leak. So what happens, or the bolts get loose. It bolts to the bottom of the intake plenum, and because they cool at different rates, so it eventually just gets bad. And what happens is you lose power, fuel mileage, you start burning oil. Can't really see down there. I'll grab a light, but what happens is you look at the bottom of your plenum, and you can see oil down in there. This one's not so bad, but it is wet down there. Once I'll take it apart, I'll get a better view of it. But so what I went with is a Hughes Performance plenum plate fix. It's just a piece of aluminum. I'll take it out here. Well, moment of truth. Let's see what it looks like under the intake. Maybe. Well, I got lucky. No sludge or anything in there, so might be alright. Drop a couple crumbs of dirt in there, I'll clean up, but I guess let's rip the valve covers off. Not bad. I haven't painted anything for an engine in a long time. Just getting ready to do the timing chain on this engine here. So we're going to set at the top dead center, which you can see here. There's a timing mark on the balancer, and then on the timing chain cover there's some marks. And then another way to check, you want it to be on the compression stroke so both valves are closed, so you can see in the piston, like spark plug hole, you can see the top of the piston. And then you're going to want to check your valves or your rockers, make sure that they are up. You can tell these ones, this one is down, so that one's open, closed. These ones are both closed, so we know we're on the compression stroke. Something that I picked up off the marketplace, some new old stock Doug Thorley headers. They're for 92 to 94 Dakota, but I kind of want to see if I can make them work in the W250. If not, I'll get some different headers, I'm sure, but they're kind of wild looking. I don't know if they're going to work, but I feel like they're probably not going to work, but you never know. They come with a Y pipe and everything, so I'll cut them up. I ain't scared. Yeah, those are weird. I'm gonna say probably not, just for the sake of they're not gonna work. Kind of tough to do with one hand. Yeah, those are strange. Very weird. I thought the SRT10 headers were weird. These are goofy. I don't know if these are gonna work in the W250, but I don't know. I'll try them out before I put it in, I guess. I don't have to order some different headers. Weird. This one would be good maybe for like flip it to the other side and use as a driver's side header for a turbo setup. Other than that, I don't know. Jeez. Let's measure that. So it's almost 3.5 feet wide with the headers on there. Jeez. That could be why they never sold. So this is the plenum plate on the 5.9. As you can see, the gasket blows out of them and it becomes a big vacuum leak and an oil leak, and so we'll replace that with the Hughes plenum plate kit. Here's a better look at the gasket that's been blown out of here. You can see the oil had pooled up. I'm not sure how this engine ran prior, so I'm kind of taking a gamble, but I'm gonna slap together. So the Hughes plenum plate kit comes with a piece of 1/4-inch aluminum laser cut. Comes with new bolts, gasket, coolant elbow, new intake manifold bolts because they are torqued to yield, and a throttle body gasket. So you just throw her on there, torque her up, and call it a day. So with the plenum plate on, you use some blue Loctite, torque it down in sequences: 48 inch-pounds, 84 inch-pounds, and then 84 inch-pounds again. All right, time to get on the timing chain in this thing. So I've already got the timing cover off. There is a water jacket behind this bolt. It's been a while since I worked on one of these, so ask me how I know. So let's take that off. So here's the timing chain. This is the original timing chain. A little bit of slop in it. You can see the timing marks. They line up. There's the old timing chain. So I went with a Cloy's double roller timing chain. You got your timing marks. You want those to line up with each other. Make sure you don't lose your keyways, and just inspect your crankshaft nub there. Make sure it's not wore out. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh. So after messing around with it a little bit, I kind of forgot this, but so my marks are 12 o'clock and 12 o'clock. So what that actually means here is I am on compression stroke of #1 cylinder, but my marks, my cam was out 180 degrees. So in order for me to have it here, the dot here to here to match up perfectly, that's actually #6 cylinder that's firing. So that was something I kind of forgot about because it's been a long time since I had one of these apart. So the more you know. All right, now that the intake manifold is on, I'm gonna just torque it up. They recommend 3 steps: 24 inch-pounds, 48 inch-pounds, and then 84 inch-pounds. And obviously you just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc., etc. So we'll get started on that.